Do you think the Republicans can hold on to majorities in the House and Senate?
I think we're in a position that we can do so. Everything's a battle, right? And because there's only a few, competitive seats now, the way the maps are, I think we can absolutely maintain that. We've got great candidates out there, great members of Congress, and again, our policies are better for the American people, proven time and time again of cutting taxes, deregulation. We just need to keep talking and highlighting that and showing that to the American people.
Well, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to hold on to the majority. It would be much more enjoyable being part of the majority in Congress. I also think that if the Democrats were to gain the majority, one of my Democrat opponents this fall, Mr. Armstrong, last week in a forum that he and I together were in, said that his number on day number one, that he would introduce a bill to impeach President Trump. We can't spend 2 years going through that again as a country. It's going to continue to lead to divisiveness, and I love a lot of the policies of President Trump.
Midterms are always a tough thing. With the party in power, the Republicans, historically it's very difficult to hold on to the House. But I would tell you, all the back end looks really good. Republicans all over the country are raising money. They're going to be able to put their message out there. The radicalness of the left is what I think gives conservatives, Republicans, the best chance in the midterms. And I actually am very hopeful that we'll be able to hold on to the House and give President Trump an actual another 2 years instead of just gridlock.
I think this is an area where Republicans are making a bit of a mistake in a way. They're trying to force a very specific type of Republican to hold those seats and to keep that majority, when many of us don't necessarily fit in a neat political box. I have described myself as a little bit more of a moderate, and if the goal is to actually keep a majority in there, I think they should be looking at candidates who are maybe a little bit more moderate, a little willing to work with the other side and listen.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Looking at it, I don't see a lot of momentum for the Republicans. I think I've done my part. I've tried to talk to both parties, and if anybody is interested in actually being representative, having good representation, I think that can only be me.